welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to take a look at a HELM Vanuatu. So let me give you a little bit of a background on this watch. I bought this watch probably a year ago. I am filming this December of 2023. I probably bought this a year ago and it just got lost in the shuffle. I got so many watches, and I'll do a state of collection and you'll see this there too. But I got so many watches, they got lost in the shuffle, and I was digging through stuff and I said, oh, I forgot to do this one. So I'm doing it now. So you probably know who it is. You're probably not going to watch it or know what this watch is, but whatever. When I bought it at the time, HELM was running, I think, about a year, 18 months from the time you order. So I bought this secondhand, but it's practically brand new. The bracelet has never even been put on the watch. So let's just open the package and take a look at it. This is how you get your HELM. And I recommend guys looking for one in the secondhand market that hasn't been beat up, because these are fantastic watches. And I mean, you're going to wait forever for them. But as you can see, they send you a little card to the original buyer. His name was Edward. Here's your little insurance card. Or not insurance card, excuse me, manuals and all that other kind of stuff, your paperwork. And here's the watch. And as you can see, look at bracelet is still in the plastic, never been put on the watch. And it is a, what do you call it, engineer style bracelet with screw pins. And look at this clasp though. I do want to show you this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positions of micro adjust. That's fantastic. This is a weighty sucker right here. Oh, I kind of dig that. Look at it. It shows you open on this end. So you're not sitting there peeling all the time. You just peel from that end and go. That's pretty cool. This is a substantial clasp and watch. It is, yeah, it's a man's watch right there. It's fantastic. You get the little bag of pins. Look at that. You get some more bracelet pins right there. Yeah, that's screw pins for your bracelet. That's awesome. Let's get the watch out of here. And it did come on this NATO. I believe this does come with the watch. I'm pretty sure it does. And I think I wore this watch 1 or 2 times, not because I don't like it or didn't want to. I just wanted to keep it in very good condition. And yeah, it's super cool, man. So let's get into the specs and features of this watch. This watch has a case diameter of 43 millimeters. It is 14.25 millimeters thick. It is 15.25 millimeters thick with the supplied NATO. So the NATO does make it a little bit a little bit thicker. And this is a single pass-through NATO. And that's, one of the complaints I hear a lot is that people don't like NATOs because of that, because they add the extra thickness to the watch. Lug to lug is 50 millimeters. And as you can see, it does have drilled in lugs. So you just poke right through. Those are pretty convenient, actually. I understand that some people don't like those because of the aesthetic, but it makes changing straps and stuff a lot easier. It has a 22 millimeter lug width. It is powered by a Seiko NH35. It does have a sapphire crystal. It has 300 meters of water resistance, which is awesome. This is a stainless steel bezel insert that is black PVD coated. It has a 120 click unidirectional dive time bezel. This is a diving watch. This is like a legit one. And the clicks are fantastic. They feel fantastic. They sound fantastic. Guys, one of the things, unfortunately, that can't come through, obviously, on videos is the feel and the sound. The sound you can get pretty well, but the feel of certain watches, you could just feel the quality on some of these watches, much like many products. It is an ISO certified diver. So like I said, this is a legit diving watch. The bracelet, let's get the bracelet on here. So The bracelet is 22 millimeters, tapering down to 20 millimeters. To the fully milled clasp, which, as stated before, does have 6 positions of micro adjust. One of the things, and I went over it. It's got split pins, and this is the engineer style bracelet. They're not held together with split pins. I'm sorry, screw pins. One of the things I don't dig all that much is the friction fit clasp. So it pinches right there on these little. It's got these little tabs in there that it snaps into. It's pretty positive, and you have a very positive, keeper right there. It's just, I've never been that much of a fan of friction fit clasps, although I haven't really had any problems with them. So I'm not complaining. It won't dissuade me from buying a certain watch, because of that, especially if I like the look of the watch and I could put other straps and stuff on it. But it's kind of a little bit of a negative for me. So another one is, this is a big watch. If you don't have a big wrist, I mean, I know it's 43, but it's a thick boy, and the dial's kind of big, and it's a great looking watch though. But if you have a smaller wrist, it may be smaller than 7. I'm not saying you can't rock it. You rock whatever you want. You got a 6-inch wrist, you want to put this big boy on there, go ahead. You ain't gonna, ain't gonna offend me. But just be aware it is a bigger watch. So these are kind of known for their very cool hands and indexes and all that kind of jazz. The lume on these are really good, and we're going to get a Lume Shot too. But look at let me just advance them. These square style hands, and that minute hand has the little square at the top. All the indexes are rectangles, squares. It's super cool. Date at the 6 o'clock. It says Divers 300 automatic. You got the HELM logo at the 12. It's just a great watch, man. This is a solid diver, and no complaints about the quality. The crown screws in beautifully. I got no complaints about that. The only complaint a lot of people have is the wait time. So let's get a look at the back of the case, and then we will get a Lume Shot. So as you see, it has the HELM logo. It's nicely milled in the back. It says HELM. Let's see here. Vanuatu Divers 300 NH35. So it has an NH35 in it, as we discussed. ISO. Oh man, my eyes. I'm having trouble seeing that. What does it say, guys? 6425 stainless steel automatic. And then 01AR1A2290. I don't know if that's a serial number or what, but it's a cool watch. And as you can see, whoever owned it before, and I didn't even bother to take the plastic off the back. I'll just leave it there. But yeah, so let's get a Lume Shot and see what that looks like. All right, folks, so there it is. As you can see, it's got the blue lume at the top, or around the bezel, the hands, the indexes, all that. And then it's got little green dots above every index. That's freaking cool. So it's got 2 colors of lume on it, guys. Very cool. Very easy to see. Very easy to see in this light. Very sharp. Well done. Well done, HELM. So let's flip this camera around and get some final thoughts. All right, guys. Final thoughts on the HELM Vanuatu. I think it's a fantastic watch. I think the only real complaint that people have about this watch is the wait time if you buy one brand new. But there is something very cool about getting a brand new watch that nobody's owned before. Although there's also something very cool about saving a bunch of money and buying a watch that's practically brand new and barely been worn. So it's up to you, whichever you decide. But this is definitely a winner, and I dig the vibe, man. It is a legit diver, so I got no complaints, dude. I love this watch. So thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you next time.